The Masked Princess. Once upon a time, there lived a maiden so beautiful that flowers were envious of her, that the birds sang only to praise her beauty, that the moon would shine for her, and the sun would rise to see her and listen to her melodious voice. I see you near my house one more time. I will feed you to my birds. Sorry, sweethearts. I know silly people are not your cuisine. Yes, on most occasions, our Caroline did have a melodious voice. But can you blame her for getting angry once in a while? You see, Caroline was indeed beautiful, but she was also fed up of the attention her beauty received. Oh, honey, maidens would do anything for your beauty. I don't understand how you can be saturated with it. No, Aunt Tabby, I don't hate my beauty. I love looking at myself in the mirror, but I am so much more. Does anybody even know how much I love accounting? Nobody even cares to understand me, other than my cherry eyes and rosy lips. Oh, I almost forgot. The king's messenger has sought my help to look for an accountant to manage their finances. What? Why didn't you start with that? I will put my best foot forward. I will bring my best work ahead. You must be joking. You cannot apply for this position in the palace. Besides, the moment Palace sees you, I am sure they would bring this proposal to you directly. What proposal? Ooh, that's why I am here. Oh, you are never going to believe this. The king, Carol. The king has seen your picture, and he wants to get you married to his son, Prince Heather. He thinks you are a perfect fit. A perfect fit? Wow, I almost thought I am a piece of clothing. Aunt Tabby tried her best to convince Caroline to consider the proposal. But Caroline would not listen. She wanted to apply for the position of the royal accountant instead. Oh, there is no winning with you. Oh dear. Where did I keep my mask? My dust allergies are acting up. Oh, here it is. I have to leave, but you think about the proposal and don't be hasty in making a decision. Bye, honey. Caroline knew that her aunt only wanted good things for her, but she wasn't thinking about that. Dust allergies. This is so acceptable. Brilliant. The next day, Aunt Tabby dropped by to counsel Caroline about considering the proposal, but there was nobody home. And on the other end of the town and the palace, a masked woman had just been appointed as the royal accountant.
Congratulations! You cleared all the rounds of tests. Your work speaks for you, child. I am sure you will do great here. Wait, are you crying?
Well, I am generally not praised for my work. Doesn't matter, Your Highness. I am most grateful to you.
If I may ask, why are you wearing a mask?
Dust allergies. All right then, I am getting work for late. I mean, late for work. A royal accountant's job will not be easy. Bye-bye.
Huh?
A few weeks passed, and Caroline was living a wonderful life. Looking at her diligence, she was offered the royal quarters by the king so that she could rest well. Caroline would immerse herself in work the entire day and rest to her wits in the royal quarters during the night. But the prince was always suspicious of the new masked accountant.
This is the royal palace, you know. We have helpers cleaning the palace day in and day out. There is no dust here. Why the mask then?
So you think there is no dust in the air, Prince? Have you called the scientists and asked them to run experiments? Vacuum has air and air has dust. End of story. Heather and Caroline often came face to face, and neither of them was interested in the other.
We have a problem with this report. I can't understand a word of what is written.
Because that is not my report. Those are my rough notes. This is my report. You are really smart, aren't you? Now what? You have issues with the pen I used to write the report?
I actually have come to compliment you on your work. You surely are a professional. I mean, the calculations are just... Wait, are you crying?
Oh, being truly seen for my work is clearly my trigger.
I understand. You see, I am the king's son, so all my achievements are always questioned, and all the credit is given to the royal lineage. We have a lot more in common than you might think, masked accountant.
And that marked the beginning of a story that Caroline had never thought of. On one hand, where Caroline's and Heather's friendship was growing and converting into something special, there were people looking for Caroline in the town, like Aunt Abby. She ran away because of me. I should have never pressured her. And the son of the richest landowner of the town, Primus.
I want to know where she is.
Caroline never took any interest in Primus and his wealth. But Primus had made a vow to himself that he will make Caroline fall in love with him. And this promise had made him go to, the fake wise man.
Will this work? Oh, do clouds have water in them? I don't know. Oh, you don't? Well, the answer is yes.
But just like his ideas, the potions of the fake wise man always did the opposite of what was intended.
You will fall in love with me now.
Are you all right, Primus? And now with Caroline missing for months, Primus was losing his wits.
How long is this going to take? And I better not get stunned again. Oh well, these spells aren't perfect. I think I may have added a little more surprise to your powder. Maybe that's why you were stunned. My mistake. Oh, see her. She is in the palace. In a dark room full of scrolls and boring books and pens and calculators. Oh my, she's abducted by the palace. What? No, she's the masked accountant, you genius. Well, I didn't even know she knew how to keep accounts. Enough. I will see to it that she falls in love with me this time. Well, this time, make sure the potion is not inhaled by you instead. This is the most potent love potion. Sprinkle a little bit on her, and she will be head over heels for you.
To add to the never-ending chaos, the king called for his son.
Heather, I have chosen a suitable girl for you to marry.
Is this about that most beautiful maiden of the town you talked about? Father, I told you I cannot marry someone I don't know.
Prince Heather tried to reason with his father and tell him that he was in fact in love with the masked accountant. But the king didn't listen and was bent on getting his son married to the beautiful maiden. What neither of them realized was that they were in fact talking about the same woman, Caroline.
Just see her picture, will you?
Prince Heather glanced at the picture half-heartedly, but just then, the royal chef entered the room and accidentally dropped blueberry cheesecake on the picture. And that's when Prince Heather really saw it. Being truly seen for my work is clearly my trigger.
Of course. That's why she wears a mask. She wants to be seen for who she is, and not just how she looks. The masked accountant is my masked princess. Father, I love you and I love your decision. I will marry the beautiful maiden from the picture. I have to go now. Bye.
Huh?
Prince Heather ran to the royal quarters to meet with his true love, only to see that Primus was already there.
Stop where you are, Prince. She's about to fall in love with me. Ha! Huh? Why isn't this working? Ah!
And once again, without anybody doing anything at all, Primus fell prey to his own deeds. The potion emptied into his eyes, and he fell in love with himself.
Oh, I am so beautiful and strong.
Prince Heather confessed his love to Caroline, who accepted his love without hesitation. Caroline and Heather were married in a grand ceremony. Caroline never wore her mask again, since her genius was identified now. But for Prince Heather, she would always remain his masked princess. Nevertheless, they lived happily ever after.